You. Hey, you! With the black hat.
Are you talking to me?
That gun. Where'd you get it?
Another one, please.
Please, senores, no violence.
Ain't gonna be no trouble unless he don't want to talk.
The tequila, please.
Look, I ask you something, or don't you savvy English?
I speak 4 languages, including the one you abuse. But I choose to whom I speak.
You gotta stop drinking, kid.
He's got your gun, Shad.
You ought to have it. You took it off me. You meant to kill him.
What does he have against staying young?
That is what you meant to do, and that you meant to kill him. For a lousy gun.
Your gun. You could have been dead.
That's right, I could have.
Do you own them?
They got a piece of me. That makes them harder to lose.
You got here fast.
You made me want to.
You had a chance to gun Shad Clay and you didn't take it. Why?
What for?
Anybody gun Shad Clay's bigger than Shad Clay. I'd take Three Finger over there. He'd trade his grits for a chance.
You must throw a white shadow.
Can't figure out how you keep on breathing all by yourself.
You know, Morgan's right. You gotta take some looking after.
Oh, I don't want a piece of you, Clay.
Who's asking you? But if you got that, I won't.
Perhaps this? It's still loaded.
Hi, Dolores. Set 'em up for everybody, honey.
Would you join me in a glass of tequila, Senor Clay? I am Diego Campos, and I've been empowered by Don Miguel Ruiz to engage you for a mission. He needs men who are good with their guns and not afraid of danger.
Looks to me like you came to the right man.
I assume you are the leader of these men?
You could say that.
Well, this child ain't saying that.
There seems to be some dispute.
Oh, there ain't no dispute. It's a flat argument.
It's just like I said, Campos. I mean, either you talk to me or you don't get nobody.
How many men do you have?
How many do you see?
You must be deep, Clay. I told you I ain't throwing in with you. These here men are mine.
You still with him?
We don't think so.
Well, true blue, ain't they?
Best you can find under a rock.
Well, I tell you something. They ain't no good to me unless you're with them.
Well, I reckon it won't punish me none to brood it, I might.
Why don't you do that? Well, you through brooding it?
All right. I'm giving you these 5 fingers, but I'm holding out these 3 for myself.
You have 8 men.
Make it 7.
Why don't we just make it 8?
You say you talk for this gentleman, what's his name?
Ruiz.
Ruiz. Can you also spend his money?
It'll be more than you can earn looking for gold or robbing some poor miner of his burro.
That's not an answer. If Ruiz needs you, then talk to Ruiz.
I thought you led these men.
Oh, I'll leave him. He just makes my deals for me. What's going on?
It is the feast day of the Madonna del Santuario. Once a year she is brought from the chapel for this procession. It is said she has miraculous healing powers.
She draws a better crowd than a bull in a bear fight.
Buenas tardes, doña Mariquita. Their life is their faith.
Yes, she will pray. But will it cure her?
You are a skeptic, senor. The very simplicity of their faith is in itself a miracle.
And I would guess that if there were more miracles, there would be fewer offerings.
You are also a non-believer, eh?
California has been overrun by them.
Señores, Don Miguel Ruiz. Don Miguel, Señor Clay, Señor Murieta. I am honored.
It's a nice spread you got here.
Once it was a land of promise. Now it is overrun with lawlessness and man's lust for gold.
Yeah, California's full of scum looking for gold. And listen, we didn't come out here to talk about the old days, did we?
Ah, my apologies, Señor Clay. I was in my own thoughts. But we will talk business later. Now you will join me in our celebration in honor of the Madonna.
Sounds all right to me.
Where did you learn how to use that?
Some gaucho taught a white boy who showed me how to catch rabbits.
You're good with it.
Never thought I'd use it on a man. I guess I've done a lot more sinning since I took to freedom.
Yorieta. A mí me parece que usted manda estos hombres.
You are wrong, Senor Ruiz. I lost my right to command anyone. These are Clay's men, and he commands.
Ah, but you are one of us.
Us? I belong to nothing, Senor Ruiz.
Why must I depend on the Americans for security when it is they who are trying to drive us from our land? I have more than 50 peones here. What is going to happen to them?
Now that it's over, we think of the peones. We expect them to defend our land when we rob them of their dignity.
So these are the men, Miguel, you have chosen to escort me.
I did not choose them for their social graces, my love.
Can you trust them?
No, I cannot trust them. But Creed Otilia is dependable.
All right, man. Let's move it.
It pains me to leave you behind, Miguel.
There are many matters to be settled here. But rest assured, Otilia, I will join you.
Goodbye, my husband. Señorita.
Adiós, Juanito. Pórtate bien y sé muy bueno con tu hermanita, ¿eh?
Lo haré.
Morning. Any of them saddle bums give you any trouble, I want to hear about it.
I'll scream.
All right, let's move it.
Why are only the poor so devoted to God? Someone has to pay attention to God. The rich are too busy. Claudina, I will not have your gloom. I brought you along to cheer me up.
It's the first time I've left the village since I was born, senor.
And don't call me Senora. It makes me feel so ancient. From now on, it will be Otilia.
Otilia?
Claudina, you must forget the ridiculous idea that you are a servant.
I am not ashamed to be a servant.
No matter how well you treat servants, they always end up feeling abused. Now, on the other hand, friends have an unlimited capacity for abuse. That is what they are for. From now on, we will be friends.
Now, with all this help around, what does Ruiz want to hire us for?
They are men of different times, amigo, when it wasn't necessary to know the uses of the gun. Their life is the fields, their families, their friends.
That don't sound too bad. Nobody don't bother them.
They have another skill. They can ignore their enemies with compassion.
No, there ain't enough room in here to dress a hog.
You've been through here before?
Listen, I've been through here and the Indians would charge you a horse just for passage. And if you didn't pay up, they'd bring you to a cactus and take it out of your hide. I figure it wouldn't take more than about 3 men to cut a wagon train into how many coming through here?
Welcome to San Bernardo, brothers. We have little to offer, besides poor bread and wine. But it is yours.
Thank you, Padre.
If I know these padres, they stomp a pretty good grape.
Where do you think you're going?
To pray. Any objections?
You look pure enough to me.
You got a nice spread here, Reverend.
This is the mission of San Bernardo, brother.
Brother, this just stopped being a mission.
Show him the paper, Frankie.
Signed, sealed, and official.
Hello, Gant.
Clay. Frankie? This is Shad Clay.
Yeah, I heard about you. I hear you was good. A few years back.
Just steady. Frankie's growed up some, huh?
Yeah. He's fast, too.
Is he?
I think he could take you, Clay.
What's he been practicing on, church bells?
Hell, you're a little out of your territory, ain't you?
We've been moving.
I'd say a little too far west.
Would you? Hey, you a long way from Pyres yourself, ain't you?
We're taking over. We got the law on our side.
Since when did you have anything to do with the law, Gant?
Since I started being it.
But I do not understand.
You question American authority.
I am.
Who are you?
Do you mind if I see that document? It's a beautiful piece of parchment. Almost literate. This Colonel Drake, who signed it, who's he?
He's the commandant at Sacramento.
We don't recognize the commandant from Sacramento.
Nobody hurts my boy.
Maybe you better tell him to quit impersonating a man.
Don't try it.
That your move, Clay?
If I made my move, Gant, you'd be dead.
I don't know where you're going, but it's going to be a rough trip.
How'd you know I'd back you?
I didn't. Maybe you're getting soft.
Yes.
Put me down.
What's your hurry?
Put me down. Es usted una bestia.
What'd you say?
She insulted the mother of your horse. You'll find Spanish blood different from what you're used to, amigo.
You think I need a guitar, huh?
Maybe.
I tell you something, she ain't gonna do nothing she don't want to do.
I'll make sure of it. I'm just interested in getting her to San Francisco safely.
Just for the money, right?
That's right.
You know, I used to play cards with a fella. He didn't know whether he was a dealer or a player. He was softer than hot towel till he got stomped on. Then he turned mean. Except it didn't come natural to him.
What happened to him?
He got bit by a snake when he was holding 4 aces.
And you buried him proper.
Yeah?
Could you spare us some food?
We got nothing to spare, Padre.
Our village was burned down 4 days ago. They took everything we had. My people are hungry.
That's a sad story, Padre, but like I told you, we ain't got nothing to spare. All right, let's move it.
They're hungry.
You get back in that coach.
Senora. Don't be ridiculous, Claudina. Do as he says.
You can see they're hungry, Shad.
And let them pray for it. I told you to move it!
I'm asking you to give them some food, Clay.
You're getting softer, Murrieta.
I'm still asking.
You feed them today, they'll be twice as hungry tomorrow.
But they won't be hungry today, amigo.
All right, give them some grub. You know, with the Padre here, you could have been buried in real style.
Here, Clay, side by side.
Murrieta. Joaquin Murrieta.
Yes, Padre.
You with such men.
We're trying to live like you are. Maybe like those who raided your village.
Those who plundered our village killed 3 of my people.
And you did nothing.
We buried our dead and pray. Our people need freedom and a leader to help us against those who oppress us.
It's too late. Freedom is a powerful wine, Padre. It only makes new tyrants out of old slaves. We sold the people immortality. But we should have also taught them to fight for survival. Take your food and go, Padre.
Sure pushing your luck going against Shad like that. Still can't figure out why he took you on anyway. You ain't got the character for an outlaw.
Oh, I'm working on it. How did you and Clay get together?
Stole a horse, they were gonna hang me.
Yeah, some horse owners can't live with something like that.
Shad came in and broke up the party, and we've been traveling fast ever since.
How long ago was that?
2 years.
And since then, you've been paying him back?
Mister, I only got one neck, and I owe him.
Ever figure that maybe you only owe somebody a horse?
Hey, Galvez, get that wheel back on there.
We're gonna have to cut a tree and build a jack.
And we got Morgan? Get out of there, Morgan. Get that coach up.
You getting weakly, Morgan?
What's the matter with you?
I can't figure it. Don't seem that heavy.
Maybe old Master Jim drove a harder bargain than I counted. All right, Yuma, cut that tree, and let's go. It costed me an hour.
You're very nervous.
Uh-huh.
Gant?
You don't take kindly being made a fool out of. You got something else you want to say to me?
No, you said it all back there.
Let me explain something to you, Murrieta. If Morgan's bleeding, I earn the right to draw it.
He thinks he's a free man.
Free? How can he be free? When it's me that's feeding him, looking out for him. Scared all the time he's going to get cut up. He's no more free of me than I am of him. I told you, Murrieta, he owns me.
Maybe he doesn't know that.
I'll tell you when he's going to be free, either one of them. When I don't care about him anymore. When they're wide open to get killed or cheated by Shag Clay, that's when they're going to be free.
Yes, it is gold. More than you have ever dreamed of.
So, it was the Madonna Senor Ruiz hired us to protect, not his wife.
The Madonna and me. Miguel chose wisely, don't you think? What else could he take? You can't ship land or cattle.
How convenient. What lie would Senor Ruiz tell the peones when they find her gone?
I haven't given it any thought.
No, you wouldn't.
Isn't your moral tone a bit extravagant for a bandit? I do concede you are in a position to bargain for more money. This can be arranged in San Francisco. But I do think it wise if this were kept only between us.
Are you suggesting that I betray Clay?
In order to gain an advantage, someone has to be betrayed. Besides, what is Clay to you? He's an animal.
But not a fool.
You told that right, pal. It's been burning holes in my head, too. Well, what have we got here? No wonder Morgan had trouble lifting this thing. You sure right about this, little lady. She can cure a heap of trouble. You weren't fixing to deal me out, were you, Marietta?
No one was dealing you out, Clay.
Any reason to cut her in?
Every reason. I have much to offer, Senor Clay.
Yeah, I can see that. I just never had to go that high for her.
You still need me.
What for?
My silence. I do believe your men are as avaricious as I am. Figure it out, senores. A Madonna divisible by only 3 is so much purer.
That's a smart enchilada. Well, you just made everybody a partner.
You are going to need partners. If Ruiz could steal this, what kind of a party do you think he has ready for us in San Francisco?
Why?
Who was it that once told me, in order to gain an advantage, someone has to be betrayed?
What's all the shooting about?
You want to see something pretty? Grab a look at this. That little lady's made of solid gold.
That's what we've been toting. Getting fixed to kill for.
She'll get you spread in Stockton, pretty women, and 1,000 head of longhorns. She belongs to us now.
This is sacrilege. She isn't yours to take.
Take? She's supposed to cure people, ain't she? She's going to cure us of poverty.
You knew this.
She's an ornament, Claudina, nothing more.
She belongs to the people.
Who else you going to steal from? All right, you all better get some sleep. We still got a way to go.
I'll die first.
That's your choice. Galvez, you stand guard along with Murrieta. See, we got us one more lady to protect. You know something, we're just alike. Only I swear I think you're a bigger liar than I am.
I wouldn't feel too small about that.
Partners, if that ain't a real shin kicker. By the time you get through paying them out of your share, you ain't gonna have enough left for a shot of cactus juice.
You want to condemn me? Do it. I'm no different from them. I'm trying to stay alive. Can't you understand that?
No, I can't understand it. Because you're trying not to kill what you believe in.
What She means nothing to me. She's a thing made of gold.
She's all we have left.
What do you expect of me?
You felt something when you saw those peones starving on the road. What do you believe in, Joaquin?
What I believe in isn't important. Ask me what they believe in. You know, they believe in the Madonna the same as you. You have faith in her smile. They believe in what she's made of.
She's more than gold. She's us. Oh, they can burn our villages and rob us of our land, even our lives. But they can't destroy our faith. She makes us believe in ourselves. You cannot let them do this.
How can I stop them? 8 against 1.
I will help you.
What can you do? Pray to the Madonna and ask for a miracle.
She can make that miracle.
Hey, we're heading west for Monterey.
Monterey? Well, we're going to San Francisco.
I changed it.
May I remind you that you are still placed on Miguel Ruiz? I order you to proceed as you were instructed.
How are you going to get me to do that, Campus?
Hey, take cover!
Out of here! Get moving! Get the wagon!
Frankie. Frankie. Let me see, boy.
Why did you kill me, Paul?
No, it ain't bad. He just winged you.
Why did you kill me?
Nah.
We going after him?
No, I can wait. Take care of Frankie.
Gant thinks that son of his is something very special, doesn't he?
I can't figure, man, crowing because his son is fast with a gun. Gant ain't doing nothing but stroking himself proud.
Yeah. or grooming him to take Clay.
That's a bright future.
All Frankie's got to do is find himself some help. But I hear the price of slaves has gone up.
You talking about that $20 I owe Shad Clay?
You're in deeper than $20, Morgan. You're up to your belly in gold. Let's go. All we got left to do is melt her down.
Lady.
Gracias.
How'd you figure to make it out of here alone?
You don't think...
Shh. Head's pounding.
You fell off your horse. I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm fine.
Lie back. Even if it happened to Clay, he'd feel it.
Shad the one that got me?
Murieta.
Murieta. I haven't been much good to you, have I?
I didn't expect any different. We're both servants, Arkansas.
You saying I ain't my own man?
Are you?
Nobody tells me to jump, and you better believe it.
Is that what you want me to believe?
Look, I just put in with Shad because he moves fast like I do. You don't understand him, that's all.
I don't want to understand him.
Here. You all right, kid?
Fine, Shad.
How many we lose?
Campus, Yuma, Galvez, and Corncracker.
Leaving 5.
Makes it easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, I always did have trouble dividing by 9. Let's go.
Why don't we camp here and show off in the morning?
But Gant can't be more than an hour behind us.
No, he'll be busy for a while taking care of that son of his.
All right, let's make camp here.
What do you want?
Enough tequila to keep my belly full of Gant shows.
He knows you?
If you're the lucky one to tell him that Shad plays in Paz, he just might adopt you. I've been waiting for you.
You shot Frankie.
You make it sound like it was some kind of a bad mistake.
Frankie's my boy.
Yeah, well, I kind of lost track of that when he was standing there shooting at me. Anyway, I only winged him, right? Listen, kid, I apologize. How's that?
Frankie's gonna kill you, Clay.
Frankie's gonna have to wait. You and me got business, Gant.
Frankie don't like to wait. I promised him you.
Listen, jackass, I know where there's $300,000 in gold.
$300,000 in what?
In gold, Gant. Now, you want to crack at that, or you just want to have Frankie here try to take that out of my hide?
What do you say, Frankie? I want him.
You're really a pair of stupids, you know that? Did you hear what I just said to you? $300,000 in gold. That's more of a haul than you'll make robbing Padres the rest of your life.
How do I know you ain't lying?
You think I'd come here without a gun to tell you that?
You promised, Paul. Shut up. I want 2/3 of the haul.
I got a surprise for you, Kent. You can have it all. Only thing I want's Murrieta.
Hey, Morgan. You know, you don't look natural riding that coach.
I don't feel natural neither. Ain't nothing natural about any of this.
What ain't?
Us leaving Clay, putting it at Murrieta.
I ain't putting in with Murrieta.
Then what you done rumping that team?
Somebody's got to look out for the ladies.
There's leaders and there's tailors. You and me, we just natural tailors.
What do you mean, tailors? Who we following, him? You heard him give you an order?
That's what ain't natural. He just turned us around and here we are.
Enough. Let's go.
We just got here. He'll keep.
I want Murrieta before he gets to Culebra Pass.
On you to blow this pass.
We could mess it up some, but it won't stop horses if that's what you're thinking. Unless
what?
one of us was monkey enough to climb up on that ledge and chip holes in it.
I'm your monkey. Come on.
Get to the head of the pass. Watch for Gant.
The only thing missing is the silver bells.
What?
When I was a child, the padre gave me books to read about a man who loved the peones and believed in justice.
Fairy stories.
He rode a black horse like the wind and wore a hat with silver bells.
There ain't nobody rides like the wind. And them silver bells sure to get him a belly full of lead.
Do you have time to get those charges planted?
No, but I'm going to try to give it to you. Back up.
There ain't no way that I can get up there to tie into that fuse.
We better find some way to blow it by the time he gets here.
If we were to tie some powder sticks onto these weights. Hey.
Here he comes!
Well, he just bought himself 2 hours.
Now, he'd be in Sonora before that.
With what? 3 men, a bunch of farmers?
I see you have returned my wife, senor.
And the Madonna del Santuario.
My people should be happy.
They are no longer your people, Senor Ruiz.
I know what you're thinking. What kind of a man could create so monstrous a transaction, huh? You think it was the gold? I could have melted her to oblivion when I first saw her. If she were made of clay, I could worship her. These peones fall on their knees before her, muttering their foolish prayers, asking her, no, begging her to cure them of a goiter or a limp. Can you compare their devotion to mine? I want only to protect her. She's a work of art. Oh, what genius created her into immortality?
Just an ordinary man, Senor Luis. One of them.
So, now you have brought her back. Once it is known she is made of gold, how long do you think she will be safe here in Sonora?
As long as they can defend her.
Look at them. Look! How long do you think this rabble will hold off a band of raiders?
They will fight against guns with their bare hands if they have to.
Will they, Murieta? Will they? Did they fight for you?
Maybe this time they will be fighting for themselves.
Forgive me, Miguel.
For what? Your failure?
I have brought you dishonor. For you, I gave myself.
For me? Or for the gold?
You will never know. Will you, Miguel?
Here they come.
Drop it.
You're gonna have to kill me this time, Murieta. What are you waiting for? You can't do it. You can't do it, can you?
Don't make me do it. Just say gracias. Get out.
You're soft, Murieta. You're really soft. I guess I didn't buy a big enough piece of you.
Bigger than you think, Shad.
It's a beautiful country with a good piece of land. A man could make something of.
Yeah, if times were different. And if he was a farmer, which I ain't.
Like I told you before, I gotta keep moving.
I remember.
It ain't the same as it was with Shad. With him, it's different.
I know.
Someday, it will be worth coming back to, amigo.
Joaquin Murieta, I am overwhelmed with honor to greet you. I am Juan Pedro Reinaldo Montalva de la Cuesta.
I am equally honored.
You have an admirer in my cousin, Joaquin.
I would like to go along with you and your men. Though I have only accomplished 12 years, I have already a great knowledge of horsemanship.
Muy hombre, huh? There are many things still to be done in your village.
Here?
It takes more than horsemanship to be a man. One must learn to read, to listen, and to know who you are. When you have accomplished that, then you will join me. Adios, amigo.
Hello, Bill. So you're back and alive.
Here's something for you, Gabby.
Sure to be a bill. Haven't got anything else in my whole life.
Why don't you open it?
Been getting along all right for 7 months. No need to bother it now.
I met Judge Gary today, Clem. He claims he can do something if we give him the right kind of evidence.
But that's hard to get.
Might not be, if we can find out why Ripper's been keeping the folks from starting up in business.
Well, I've always said he was doing it for that Civic League. But Ted Carver always writes in his paper that the Civic League is for law and order. But maybe Ted Carver's been fooled. That league is made up of all the big businessmen in Deadwood. Maybe they're trying to kill off competition. You notice they never invited Seth Belden to join them. And none of the rest of them newcomers in Deadwood. If they were honest, a feller like Jake Marvel couldn't belong to them.
Why, it's as plain as day. Ripper works for Marvel. Marvel works for the Civic League. Sheriff works for all of them. What you fellas have been needing is somebody to figure these things out for you.
That's right. And do something about it.
Darn tootin'.
We've been thinking we need someone to show us how to clean up Deadwood so we can go back there again.
Well, of course, I didn't mean to hint.
So we're asking you, Bill, if you'll take the job.
Thanks, I'll do what I can, but I can't do it here. Hey, Gabby, I just found out today that the sheriff can't keep us from putting on our show. That is, if we stay on the outside of the city limits.
Let's go down tomorrow and set up in business right on the edge of the town.
Yeah, what about Ripper? Won't he be shooting us up?
Ripper? You just leave Ripper to me. That is, Bill and me.
Sundown on the rangeland, and we're heading down the trail.
Didn't I tell you business is booming, Deadwood?
This is nearly all that's left.
While you're selling that, I'll mix up another batch. That is, if I ain't all out of rattlesnake juice.
On the rangeland, and the herd is looking frail. Hear that maverick bawl, he'll be missing his small night.
Give me that letter. Anybody thinks we're going to pay him anything, we might as well find out who it is.
Jogging across the plain to the squeaking of the saddle and the rattling rein.
That's on the last one.
Oh, don't bother me with such trivial matters. Read that. Read it. Read what it says. I don't think it says what I think it says.
Please be advised that from the estate of your Uncle Marmaduke W. Blackstone, deceased, you have been willed a sum of $36,000.
Read that last part again.
$36,000.
That's what I thought it said. 3600.
This money will be forwarded upon your order. What are you going to do?
Telegraph office in town, ain't they? I'll wire first thing in the morning, then send it to the bank.
Oh, we're rich.
Get along, get along, get along, old pal, down the trail. All right, Princess, it's your turn to sing.
Sing? I'm going to do more than sing. Oh, I did it.
Something I can do for you, sir?
This is no minor transaction. I should like to see the president.
I'm the president.
Well, I'm Blackstone, Professor Mortimer Blackstone. I'm expecting some money by wire from New York. Did it get here?
I'm very glad to know you, Professor. Yes, it came a half hour ago. I have the confirmation here. Rather a large amount.
A mere trifle. I'll take it in $1,000 bills and some small change.
Calls for $1,000 bills, but I think I can find enough to cover this amount. Just a moment, please. Here you are. I had it up.
Issued by the Third Avenue Bank in New York, eh? Nice little city, New York. Got a fine zoo there.
You don't mind my saying so, that's a lot of money to carry around this town. I'd be glad to keep it on deposit here for you.
No, think nothing of it. Why, I've been taking care of large sums all my life. Besides, I've got a lassie here.
So that's how you're spending your money.
Why, my dear child, a few paltry dollars mean nothing to the Blackstone family. Hey, you ain't never had no fancy clothes like them yourself.
Oh, think nothing of it, Papa. A few paltry dollars mean nothing to the Blackstone family. I was going to be an opera singer and perform before the crowned heads of Europe.
I get aboard 6 elephants, 4 giraffes, a gorilla, and...
I heard about your robbery. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
This is what we've been up against for years. Well, I'll write another editorial. I
Might as well ride them in water for all the good they do. If Jake Marvel's a man Ripper works for, he must bank a lot more money than any theater owner has a right to.
Are you hinting something?
If we found that $35,000 entered at the bank in Jake Marvel's name, wouldn't that be enough evidence for Judge Gary to act?
We thought of that, but
Well, we tried to get a court order to check a lot of those accounts, but the judge can't issue one without more evidence. Then why don't we break into the bank and take a look for ourselves? I suppose that would be technically a criminal act, but we can't think about that now.
it's just what the judge has been waiting for.
Well, what are we waiting for? Here it is.
This way, Gabby. It's our only chance.
Coming out the front. Well, what happened? Did you get him?
Not one of them. Brady and that old mesquite bush got away.
I know what's going to happen before it even begins. You two fools can't carry out a simple order. Wait here. Well, we couldn't use the law against Bill Brady before, but we can now. Get a warrant out for that medicine show bunch. Then deputize the Ripper here and all his men. We're going to give that sniveling judge some men to hang that he ain't been expecting.
Where's Andy? Sheriff Jordan shot him. I reckon we're all outlaws now, Clem.
What'd you find out?
We got the book, but we haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Let's see now. M for Marvel. Oh, yeah, here it is. Marvel, J. Deposits this week, $613.22. Withdrawals, $521. Present balance, $1,635.24.
Well, that don't sound like much for Marvel.
Oh, anybody running a big theater and bar?
Charging the kind of prices he does.
He ain't deposited my $35,000.
Well, maybe Marvel ain't back of Ripper after all. Well, I'm betting he is. A man like that might figure he'd have to get out of dead wood in a hurry.
You mean he sends his money, my money outside?
He could send it on that treasure coast to Cheyenne, Denver, or any place.
Ain't that a plumb hideous thought? My money's already in Cheyenne or even Chicago?
It can't be, Gabby. That treasure coach only goes out once a week.
And it doesn't leave again until tomorrow. Then Jake Marvel must have my money around somewhere.
Yeah, but he ain't going to keep it around where we can get at it till that coach leaves.
I can identify it, too. Them's the only $1,000 bills around.
And the bank would have the numbers. That'd sure be evidence to Judge Gary.
I guess no one could stick up that coach. Not with all them guards inside where you can't get at them. Say, Gabby. Remember all that experiment you was telling me about?
I'll never forget it.
You're right, Bill. That coach is plumb unrobbable. Now that you remind me, I sure come across some mighty strange things when I was inventing my elixir.
What are you two driving at? Things are bad enough now without you getting yourself shot or put in jail.
Why, daughter, ain't we just been saying it can't be done? Well, I guess I'll adjourn to my laboratory. I just feel like doing a little experiment.
If there'd been another press in town, I could have refused the business.
I can't understand it. Sheriff Jordan's never around when he's needed. How he managed to be on hand when the boys were leaving the bank.
Just bad luck. The killing of poor Andy Baker gives them proof that the Laramie Gap gang are outlaws.
And Bill wanted to settle in Deadwood.
Linda, are you sorry for his sake alone? I thought perhaps you were one of the reasons Bill wanted to stay.
Of course not. I hardly knew him.
I'm glad to hear that. You must know how I feel about you, Linda. Although I suppose this isn't quite the place for what I was about to say.
Then maybe you'd better wait, Ted.
Keep that thing off the road. We got a schedule to make. Just hold your horses. We're trying to pull over now. What's the idea of backing into me that way? Don't you know how to drive? Now you got us all jammed up. Very careful. $35,000. I'll show him. Come on, get down. Come on, get over there. Get over there. You'd feel even worse. Third Avenue Bank, New York. Here it is. This don't say Jake Marvel. C. Odor Carver, First National Bank, Chicago, Illinois. It ain't only incredible, it's downright unbelievable. Theodore Carver. That's bound to be Ted Carver, no two ways about it.
How much is there?
12,000 even.
Then we aren't getting it all back after all.
Here's Jake Marvel's. Here's 5 more of your $1,000 bills, Gabby. Consigned to the Drovers Bank in Cheyenne.
Maybe Marvel is just using Ted Carver's name.
Then why would Marvel send some of it in his own name, too? It doesn't make sense. Unless Carver's really the man behind all this. But what about Linda? She works for Carver. I'll never believe she's mixed up in it.
Here's 3 more.
Say, there are 3 in all 6 of these envelopes.
That makes the other 18,000, Gabby. Michael Barton. Say, doesn't he run the livery stable?
Yeah, and here's Richard Sneed, owner of the general store. B.L. Stark and Harold Hughes. Why, he's the express agent.
And Peter Wilson.
Say, that's the Civic League. All these fellas belong to it.
We've got some tall thinking to do, and we can't do it here. Let's head for the Gap.
Say, I just got a message from Rockport Station. That gang from Larry McGapp just held up the gold coach. Bill Brady was with them.
Where's the sheriff? Let's get up a posse. The sheriff can't handle this way well.
What? Bill Brady wouldn't do a thing like that.
Coast Guards couldn't have been mistaken about who held him up. Thanks, Joe. I'll get an extra out right away. I know it's bad for you, Linda. You thought a lot of Bill Brady.
He did mean a lot to me, but I realize now I really never knew very much about him.
Well, we've got to get out an extra.
I know. But the minute it's in type, I'm going to the Gap.
But Brady's probably left the country.
Maybe he has. But if he's still there, I'm going to see him.
just got another message at the express office. None of the bullion was taken, just the currency.
Whose currency?
Every packet that contained one of those $1,000 bills.
It's clear now. Too clear. We gotta work. Work fast.
Where are the others?
They're guarding the pass. We're expecting the posse to attack.
I was afraid you might have left.
Not me. Didn't I tell you once that I understand Deadwood?
Yes, but you didn't say anything about robbing stagecoaches. Was that your idea?
It sure was, and it worked like a charm.
But why?
We was getting evidence for Judge Gary.
You mean you didn't take anything?
Nothing but the professor's money.
And it certainly ain't no crime to take back what's yours.
Then you got the evidence for the judge?
We got the money all right.
And it was under Jake Marvel's name? It's hard to say, Linda, knowing how you feel about him. But an even dozen of Dad's bills were found consigned under Ted Carver's name. Ted Carver? You don't mean...
We don't think you've got anything to do with it. We know you only work for him.
You don't believe it. You don't think Ted's a thief.
He had the money.
Somebody must be using his name. Ted's been fighting this sort of thing ever since he came here.
It looked that way.
Excepting there's a skunk in the chicken coop.
You remember when we decided to break into the bank?
The sheriff and Ripper come along just as pat as you please.
The only man that could have tipped him off was Ted Carver. He was there when we planned the whole thing.
Yeah, but he wasn't around when we figured out that stage holdup. And it come off slicker than a weasel.
But you might as well accuse me. I was with you when you decided to break into the bank. I thought you had become a real bandit, and I was wrong. Maybe you're making the same mistake about Ted Carver.
Maybe. Will you do us a favor?
Of course.
Gabby, I don't think we ought to risk keeping your money around here.
Huh? Young feller, are you even toying with some pernicious idea that I should let that $35,000 out of my hands?
It's not only money, it's evidence. If a posse should break in here and take it away from us, everything would be wasted.
I think Bill's right, Professor.
And if he is right, which I ain't admitting, none whatsoever, where's he going to put my money that's safer than here, where it belongs?
I figured to have Linda take it to Judge Gary. That is, if you're willing to risk it.
Then no matter what happens, the judge got the goods on him.
That's right. He's the only one who can use that evidence. And the quicker we get it to him, the better.
Well, daughter, it was nice while we had it. Here it is, in the same express company envelope them skunks shipped it in. Endorsed by them to their banks all over the country. And don't forget, young lady, you're carrying a whole blame circus there.
You better hurry on in, and as soon as it gets dark enough for me to slip into town, I'll get in touch with Judge Gary.
If that posse don't get here first to sort of occupy your time.
What'd you find out?
Well, in the first place, I found a new entrance to the gap straight across from Indian Rock. A hidden opening in the cliff.
Well, never mind that now. What about the girl?
Well, I followed her to the cab. She went into the cabin. A few minutes later, when she rode away, I followed her until she got to the judge's house. Then I came here.
You never got close enough to hear anything?
Look, guards posted. I was afraid...
You'd be afraid to get close to a rabbit. How do you do, Judge? How do you do? Linda, I heard you were here. I've been worried about you. What'd you find out at the Gap?
They denied having anything to do with the stage holdup.
And Bill Brady, was he there? He must have found some sort of evidence, otherwise he wouldn't be here.
Linda couldn't find out anything. That's what she came here to tell me.
Maybe they were lying to me. I don't know what to think.
This is a great disappointment to me. I had hoped to accomplish something at last.
Well, there's still a paper to get out, you know.
I'm going to the telegraph office and wire Fort Smiley for a troop of cavalry. This money is sufficient evidence for me to declare Deadwood under martial law and clean it up for good and all.
Either Bill Brady lied to Linda or she and the judge are lying to me. The judge has got that money, we've got to get it, and that's your job.
Mine. I don't like messing with the government.
I said get it.
saw me.
How hard to hit him?
I don't know, pretty hard. I don't like being mixed up in this federal stuff.
That's a lot of money.
I was thinking the same thing, boss. With that much already in Cheyenne, you and me could live mighty well someplace else.
Yeah. If the judge dies, or if he lives to identify you, either way, there'll be soldiers coming in here.
Yeah, and that Bill Brady's still on the loose.
Well, we could get packed and out of here in time to catch the night stage.
That's it. Let's get going.
I don't have to ask if you got the money. Those suitcases make it quite clear. Those are nice suits, aren't they, Jake? Better than you ever dreamed of wearing before I had you organize a civic league. It was fine while the going was easy, but you couldn't stand a little excitement, could you, Jake? Not while you could run out with my money.
Well, we'll put a stop to this. Ain't enough these killers to hold up the coach. Now they have to go in and murder Jake Marvel. Come on, let's pull that gap apart.
Sure, there's 40 men here, champing at the bit.
That editor fellow wants to see you before we leave for the Gap.
Wonder what he wants. You better stay here. Evening, Sheriff. Howdy. I felt it my civic duty to inform you that I've discovered a back entrance into Laramie Gap.
Back entrance? I've been wondering.
I suggest that while part of your posse keep those outlaws busy at the Gap itself, you and a few of your men attack them from the rear.
Well, Carver, the way your paper's been running me down, I didn't expect any help from you.
Well, I admit that my editorial policy's been against you, but that was before I discovered that Bill Brady and his gang were the real troublemakers. Now I'm as anxious as anyone to see them caught.
That's fine. With your paper's support, we can do a lot around here.
Well, just so long as it's honest. Now, if you're ready, I'll lead you into the back entrance to the Gap. Hello, Linda. Now that you've been at the scene of the murders, I want you to check that story I wrote. Old Harry's got it set up and tight.
So you know about the back way?
Of course. I would have kept it to myself if those friends of yours hadn't betrayed my confidence by robbing the treasure coach.
Betrayed your confidence? You know why they did it. You know they aren't thieves. Harry!
What's the matter?
We're locked in. Have you a key?
Why, no. Funny you'd do a thing like that.
Who's that? Bill Brady. What happened? I was just coming back from the telegraph office. Monty Burns.
Did he get the money?
Yes, they got the money. I'm afraid we're licked.
Will you be all right?
Yes, I'll be all right.
Well, I'm going after Monty.
Every man in town will be after you.
I'll have to risk that. If Monty gives that evidence to Carver, he's completely in the clear.
All right, I'll be seeing you, Bill.
Okay.
See Monty Burns?
Monty Burns? Monty Burns. He's dead in a macro.
Dead? Who killed him?
That Laramie Gap bunch, I guess. Say, ain't you?
Hey!
Get me out of here!
That's Bill Brady! Get him! $10,000!
Get me out of here! Help!
Linda!
Somebody quick! Get me out of here!
Stand back!
Ted's leading them through the back way into the Gap.
Jed Gary's hurt, Linda. You'll have to look after him.
But those men out there...
I'll try to scare him off long enough to...
fingers, you're a foot high.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of them. They're just waiting for sunup before they rush us.
I better go back and wait to rest. Looks to me like we're going to have our hands full.
We ought to be around back about sunrise. We'll start in when we hear you shooting. Better keep scattered out. Anybody but the sheriff's gang. We don't want no innocent blood on our hands.
I can't see nothing but innocent blood to shoot at. All the guilty blood seems to be keeping to the rear.
That's Injun Rock. So that must be the place over there. Monty said it was right across. Thought I heard a horse whinnying. The posse's keeping him busy. We'll have him like rats in a trap.
Drop your gun! We'll get him now. He can't stop all of us. We're close enough now. Let's rush him. Never mind him. Come on. Drop your guns, all of you.
This district's under martial law. You're under arrest. Where's Bill Brady?
Right here, Judge.
Bill!
Are you all right, Bill? I'm a lot better off than Carver. Oh, you got him, eh? Hello, Linda. Carver's lying right over there, and I'm betting he's got the money. How'd you fellas get here? They came from Fort Smiley in answer to my wire, and I brought them out as fast as I could. What about Gabby and the others? Gabby and his daughter are on their way over here. Clem and his bunch, along with the posse that was trying to capture them, are under arrest. That's the only way we can stop the battle. Let's go and see what we can find on Carver, Lieutenant.
Yeah, what you need is some of my elixir. Why, it makes bullets plumb beneficial.
Are you sure it'll work?
Sure. Certainly I'm sure. Why, this elixir of mine. Just between you and me, in this particular case, I figure maybe the elixir could use a little help. I reckon I can leave that to you, huh?
I think you can release the Laramie Gap people now, Lieutenant. I just took this off ex-Sheriff Jordan, and I don't think we'll have any trouble getting the voters of Deadwood to make it legal.
Thanks, Jed. Looks like I'm going to be settled down for fair.
Do you think you're going to like it?